Alexander the Great was one of history.
Shall I send? I'm gonna send three for the Hebrew children, two for Paul, Silas, one for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin, baby, born in Bethlehem.
Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee 4 by 4, 4 for the 4 stood at the door, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for Paul and Silas, 1 for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary, born in Bethlehem.
Children, go where I send thee.
How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send you 5 by 5, 5 for the gospel preachers, 4 for the poor stood at the door, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for Paul and Silas, 1 for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary, born in Bethlehem.
Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send? I'm gonna send you 6 by 6, 6 for the sick that couldn't get fixed, 5 for the gospel preacher, 4 for the poor that stood at the door, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for Paul and Silas, 1 for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary, born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send? I'm gonna send you 7 by 7, 7 for the 7 that couldn't get there, 6 for the 6 that couldn't get fixed, 5 for the gospel preacher, 4 for the 4 that stood at the door, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for Paul and Silas, 1 for the little bitty baby, born of the Virgin Mary, born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee.
I said, how shall I send thee?
I'm gonna send you 8 by 8,
8 for the 8 that stood at the gate,
7 for the 7 that couldn't get to heaven,
6 for the 6 that couldn't get fixed,
5 for the gospel preacher,
and it's 4 for the 4 that stood at the door,
3 for the Hebrew children,
2 for
Can't hide myself.
Ocean in between, Mars and Venus, so far apart. Hoping, just barely hoping, bleeding and broken from open hearts. Take my hand if you can take me as I am. Take my love if you can love me. That's enough. That's enough. But don't slip away before the dawn. Morning's about to come, and everybody needs someone, and I'll be here waiting. Oh, yeah. Everybody needs someone. Oh, yeah. Everybody needs someone.
You let your guard down when the morning comes round. You come round too. But if you could see us from a distance, you know I've always been so close to you. Take my hand if you can take me as I am. Take my love if you can love me. That's enough. That's enough.
But don't slip away before the dawn. Morning's about to come, and everybody needs someone, and I'll be here waiting. Oh, yeah. Everybody needs
Yeah, everybody needs someone.
Take my hand if you can take me as I am.
Take my love if you can love me. That's enough.
Take my hand if you can take me as I
Take my
am.
love if you can love me. That's enough.
Pardon me, are you Aaron Burr, sir?
That depends.
Well, I heard he needed some help on the farm. Somebody with a truck and two strong arms, not scared of dirt and willing to work till the sun goes down. So I pulled up and said, I'm your man. I can start right now, and we shook hands. He said the fence needs fixing, the peaches need picking, and the cows need bringing round. I was hauling hay, I was feeding the hogs, and that summer sun had me sweating like a dog. So I cooled off in the creek. Then it was daughter. She was just getting home from Panama City. She was all tanned up and my kind of pretty. When her eyes met mine, I was thinking that I sure love my job. As the days got shorter, our talks got longer. The kisses got sweeter and the feelings got stronger. So we'd hop in the truck and get all tangled up every chance we got. We were down by the river all night long. When the sun came up, I was sneaking her home and dragging my butt to work. With the smell of her perfume on my shirt, I'd be on the tractor, she'd be on my mind. With that sun beating down on his back of mine. And just when I thought it couldn't get no hotter, I fell in love with the farmer's daughter. Got married last spring. Oh, and there ain't no better life for me. I'm still hauling hay and feeding the hogs, and that summer sun's got me sweating like a dog. So I cool off in the creek, and she brings me out a glass of sweet iced tea. Now I'm on the tractor, she's on my mind. And I can't wait till it's quitting time. And just when I think it can't get no hotter, I come home to the farmer's daughter. Yeah. The farmer's daughter. Yeah, baby.
Was a beauty from South Alabama. Her daddy had a heart like a 9-pound hammer. Think he even did a little time in the slammer. What was I thinking? She snuck out one night and met me by the front gate. Her daddy came out waving that 12 gauge. We tore out the drive, he peppered my tailgate. What was I thinking? Oh, I knew there'd be hell to pay, but that crossed my mind a little too late. Cause I was thinking about a little white tank top sitting right there in the middle by me. I was thinking about a long kiss man, just gotta get going with a night like me. I know what I was feeling, but what was I thinking? What was I thinking? By the county line, the cops were nipping on our heels. Pulled off the road and kicked it in 4 wheels. Shut off the lights and tore through the cornfield. What was I thinking? Out the other side, she was hollering faster. Took a dirt road, had the radio blasting. Hit the honky-tonk for a little post dancing. What was I thinking? Oh, I knew there'd be hell to pay, but that crossed my mind a little too late. Cause I was thinking about a little white tank top sitting right there in the middle by me. I was thinking about a long kiss man, just gotta get going where the night might be. I know what I was feeling, but what was I thinking? When a mountain of a man with a born to kill tattoo tried to cut in, I knocked out his front tooth. We ran outside, hood sliding like Bo Duke. What was I thinking? I finally got her home at a 2:30. Later, daddy's in a lawn chair sitting on the driveway. Put it in park as he started my way. What was was I thinking? Oh, what was I thinking? Oh, what was I thinking? That you gave a come and get me grin. And like a bullet we were gone again. Cause I was thinking about a little white tank top sitting right there in the middle by me. I was thinking about a long kiss, man, just gotta get going where the night might lead. I know what I was feeling. Yeah, I know what I was feeling. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? I know what I was feeling. What was I thinking? Guess I was thinking about that same time. It's cut off. I'm supposed to be the soldier who never blows his composure. Even though I hold the weight of the whole world on my shoulders, I ain't never supposed to show it. My crew ain't supposed to know it. Even if it means going toe to toe with the Benzino, it don't matter. I never drag them in battles that I can handle unless I absolutely have to. I'm supposed to set an example. I need to be the leader. My crew looks for me to guide them. Some shit ever just pop off, I'm supposed to be beside him. That Josh said I tried to squash it. It was too late to stop it. There's a certain line you just don't cross, and he crossed it. I heard him say Haley's name on the song and I just lost it. It was crazy, this shit went way beyond some Jay-Z and Nas shit. And even though the battle was won, I feel like we lost it. I spent so much energy on it, honestly I'm exhausted. And I'm so caught in it, I almost feel I'm the one who caused it. This ain't what I'm in hip-hop for, it's not why I gotten it. That was never my object for someone to get killed. Why would I wanna destroy something I helped build? That wasn't my intentions were good. I went through my whole career without ever mentioning it. That was just out of respect for not running my mouth and talking about something that I knew nothing about. Plus Dre told me stay out. This just wasn't my beef, so I did. I just fell back, watched and gritted my teeth while he's all over TV. Down talking to a man who literally saved my life. Like fuck it, I understand this is business, and this shit just isn't none of my business. But still knowing this shit can pop off at any minute. To be a time when you could just say a rhyme and wouldn't have to worry about one of your people dying. But now it's elevated, cause once you put someone's kids in it, the shit gets escalated. It ain't just words no more, is it? It's a different ballgame. You call names and you ain't just rapping. We actually tried to stop the 50 and John B from happening. Me and Dre attacked with him, kicked it and had a chat with him and asked him not to start it. He wasn't gonna go after him until John started yapping in magazines how we stabbed him. Fuck the 50, smash him, mash him, and let him have it. Meanwhile, my attention's pulled in another direction. Some receptionist at the source who answers phone to this desk has an erection for me and thinks that I'll be his resurrection. Tries to pull the dust off his mic and make a new record. But now he's fucked the game up, cause one of the ways I came up was through that publication. The same one that made me famous. Now I'm the owner of it. He's got a grudge against me for nothing. But fuck it, that motherfucker could get it too. Fuck him. But I'm so busy being pissed off, I don't stop to think that we just inherited 50's beef with Murder Inc. And he's inherited mine, which is fine. Ain't like either of us mine. We still have soldiers that's on the front line. It's willing to die for us as soon as we give the orders. Never to extort us, strictly to show they support us. Maybe shout them out in the rapper up in the chorus to show them we love them back and let them know how important it is to have Runyon Avenue soldiers up in our corners. The loyalty to us is worth more than any award is. I ain't trying to have none of my people hurt or murdered. It is worth it. I can't think of a perfect way to word it. Than to say that I love y'all too much to see the verdict. I'll walk away from it all before I let it go any further. But don't get it twisted. It's not a plea that I'm copping. I'm just willing to be the bigger man. If y'all can come out and walk at your jaws while they're knocking. It's frankly, I'm sick of talking. I'm not gonna let someone else's coffee rest on my conscience. Have a little love on a little honeymoon. You got a little dish and you got a little spoon. A little bitty house and a little bitty yard. A little bitty dog and a little bitty car. But it's alright to be a little bitty. A little hometown or a big old city. Might as well share, might as well smile. Life goes on for a little bitty while. Bitty baby in a little bitty gown. It'll grow up in a little bitty town. Big yellow bus and little bitty books. It all started with a little bitty look. But it's alright to be a little bitty. A little hometown or a big old city. Might as well share, might as well smile. Life goes on for a little bitty while. You got a job and a little bitty check, 6-pack of beer and a television set. Little bitty world goes around and around. Little bit of silence and a little bit of sound. Good old boy and a pretty little girl start all over in a little bitty world. Little bitty plan and a little bitty dream. It's all part of a little bitty scheme. It's alright to be a little bitty, a little hometown or a big old city. Might as well share, might as well smile. Life goes on for a little bitty while. It's alright to be a little bitty, a little hometown or a big old city. Might as well share, might as well smile. Life goes on for a little bitty while.
Under heavy rain, thin line between joy and pain. It's a long, strange trip, it's all insane. You ain't never gonna be the same. Living life through the night, thin line of a lightning strike. Sometimes the only light, and the moon's tucked away. Pistols pumping, minds are racing. It's hard to sleep, man, when I'm shaking. Bad news surrounds me. It's always found me creeping up when things are good. Yeah, the dark days find a way. Loud thunder, heavy rain. Thin line between joy and pain. It's a long, strange trip. It's all insane. You ain't never gonna be the same. Living life through the night. Thin line when lightning strike. Sometimes the only light when the moon is tucked away. The camera captures all the things that make us turn from what we see. It's always rolling. It don't stop rolling. I haven't slept in 3 damn days. Yeah, but who needs that anyway? Loud thunder, heavy rain, thin line between joy and pain. It's a long, strange trip. It's all insane. You ain't never gonna be the same. Living life through the night, thin line of the lightning strike. Sometimes the only light when the moon is tucked away.
was quenching my thirst in a Winton bar on a hot midsummer's day, when a lanky old bushman strolled on up, sat down and said g'day. He took off his hat and threw it on a bar stool and ordered up a beer. Then he wiped the sweat from his face and neck with the roll of his old shirt sleeve. A young city cowboy was playing pool just across from where we sat, one eye on the game and the other on the stool where the bushman threw his hat. Curiosity must have got the better of him, and I saw him walk our way. He looked down at the hat, studied it a while, and this is what I heard him say. Where can I get a hat like that? The ones in the shops all look too flash. I love the way the old front turns down and the ragged old hole in the top of the crown. The stain round the band really sets it off, and the hand sew and tear in the brim looks hot. I'd be the talk of every town out back if I could buy a hat that's just like that. Well, the bushman set his glass on the bar mat and thought for a little while. He rested his gaze on that old felt hat, and his eyes creased to a smile. He said, young fella, this old hat of mine was much like yours when new. They all take on their own character in time, and I'm sure that yours will too. Now that stain around the band was born of sweat through the jobs that I've held down, and my calloused old fingers are responsible for the hole in the peak of the crown. A close encounter with a Brahmin bull put the rip in the back of the brim. So I stitched it up with a needle and horsehair, and it's been fine since then. The colour was cream when I bought it new, now it's stained a rusty brown. It's lost its shape through wear and tear, that's why the brim keeps falling down. But it stood up well considering the hooves that have tramped it in the dust. It's not worth 2 bob, but it does the job, and to me that's fair enough. Well, the young man picked up the old felt hat and studied it a while. His fingers caressed each wound and scar as the bushman watched with pride. He reluctantly handed the old hat back and went to walk away. And his final words to the bushman were, "I'll have a hat like that someday." Where can I get a hat like that? The ones in the shops all look too flash. I love the way the old front turns down and the ragged old hole in the top of the crown. The stain round the band really sets it off, and the hand sew and tear in the brim looks hot. I'd be the talk of every town out back if I could buy a hat that's just like that. If I could buy a hat that's just like that.
back to what I know, back to a big sky, low side, that's where I'll go. Oh, there's always been a part of me that never gave it up. So tonight it's time to turn this thing around. Back to a small town, small town, small town, yeah. Back to a small town, small town, small town, yeah. Life disappears in the real view. I'm moving on. I got my hands tapping on the dashboard to a country song, and I can't get there now fast enough. So man, I'm gonna tear it up. Gonna drive it all night, running to the sunrise. Only place I know. Back to a small town, homebound. Back to what I know. Back to a big sky, low side. That's where I'll go. Oh, there's always been a part of me that never gave it up. So tonight it's time to turn this thing around. Yeah, back to a small town, small town, small town. Yeah, back to a small town, small town, small town. Yeah. Get the bonfire ready, get the beers in the Yeti, 'cause baby, I'm on my way. Back to a small town, homebound. Back to what I know. Back to a big sky, little lo-fi, that's where I'll go. Oh, there's always been a part of me that never gave it up. So tonight it's time to turn this thing around. Yeah. Back to a small town, small town, small town, yeah. Right back to a small town, small town, small town, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, right back to a small town, yeah. Love my country, love my freedom, fuck the welfare, now I don't need 'em. Shotgun race from the woods to the plate. Ain't never went hungry, ain't never too late to come around here, son, running your mouth. You can fuck around and find out. You can fuck around and find
You
out.
may make it through the snakes, snares, and alligators, but once you get to the gate, you can't depend on your waiters, 'cause you'll be over your tater. I'm talking growing tomatoes, feeding the worms. I fish with labor, like a fish stick plate over a 6-foot grave. Before I take a knee, as our anthem plays, my hands on my heart, I stand on what I say, and my Second Amendment handles what I can. I ain't trying to be Billy Badass or talk shit. I'm just saying, there's the line, don't cross it. I got a Red Ryder gun when I was 3, so I don't run or hide from anything. Bitch, I'm a red, white, and blue collar boy from the South. You can fuck around and find out.
Love my country, love my freedom, fuck the welfare, now I don't need 'em. Shotgun race from the woods to the plate. Ain't never went hungry, ain't never too late to come around here, son, running your mouth. You can fuck around and find out. You can fuck around and find out.
If they looking for me, well, they know where to find me. I'll be half drunk, strapped up in a wacky. I can show you if it's needed. When you see it, you'll believe it. If you don't love it, you can leave it. Michael Jackson, you can beat it. F-A-F-O, I teach you how this game go. Different joints, same smoke. Wake up, wear the same clothes. Real redneck, I'm a piece of white trash. Blue collar boy, but my lady's high class. Got the music way up loud with a cigar in my mouth. Fuck around and come find out how we do it in the South.
Ain't saying nothing, but you're running that mouth. I never take a handout, I'm too damn proud. I'm a son of the dirty South with a truck seat high and these straight pipes loud. This land of freedom, double barrels in case we need. Man up, we'll sit your ass down. We done talking, fuck around and find out. Love my country, love my freedom, fuck the welfare, now I don't need 'em. Shotgun race
my shit. O'clock, 23, pack one empty in the backseat when I get home. Off the saddle on a Friday, gravel on the driveway, rattling my styrofoam. That southern sun and that red dirt run deep in these veins like DNA that bore me deep in the mud. If there's a beer, I'm gonna drink it. If there's a hook, I'm gonna sing it. If there's a downtown bar pack looking for a soundtrack, damn straight I'm gonna hang it. If there's a girl, I'm gonna spin around. If there's a guitar, I'm gonna crank it loud. And if I hear one more son of a bitch say this ain't country, I'ma lose my shit. Country fried steak down at the Cracker Barrel, got my name on it. Throw some gravy on it. My baby loves White Claw, blue jeans, red dirt stain on it. She was raised on it. That 336 and that Jim Beam hits deep in these veins like DNA. Can't take it on out of this kid. If there's a beer, I'm gonna drink it. If there's a hook, I'm gonna sing it. If there's a downtown bar pack looking for a soundtrack, damn straight I'm gonna hang it. If there's a girl, I'm gonna spin around. If there's a guitar, I'm gonna crank it loud. And if I hear one more son of a bitch say this ain't country, I'ma lose my shit. Lose my shit. Lose my shit. Get out the DMs, get out the comments, get out the old mindset way back when. So what if I sing? So what if I rap? Let me tell you one thing, get off my ass. If there's a beer, I'm gonna drink it. If there's a hook, I'm gonna sing it. If there's a downtown bar pack looking for a soundtrack, damn straight I'm gonna hang it. If there's a girl, I'm gonna spin around. If there's a guitar, I'm gonna crank it loud. And if I hear one more son of a bitch say this ain't country, I'ma lose my shit. Lose my shit. Lose my shit.
Hey, next girl, you don't know me. I'm just the one he says went crazy on him. That's just what he does. But once upon a time I was the next girl. I've been where you're at. You overlook a lot when he looks like that. He'll charm your mama with that smile. Hide the red flags for a little while. I bet you probably met him at a bar. Let him walk you to your car. I bet he said he never falls this hard. Yeah, I remember that part. He knows how to say all the right things. Knows how to get you out of that dress. Knows how to make you think you're the best thing. But I know what happens next, girl. Hey, next girl, you think that you know better. Maybe the last girl was just a little bitter and jaded. Yeah, there ain't no doubt. But if he ever talks about the ex-girl, she tried like hell. It was too late to save herself. So now she's just trying to help the next girl. I bet you probably met him at a bar. Let him walk you to your car. I bet he said he never falls this hard. Yeah, I remember that part. He knows how to say all the right things. Knows how to get you out of that dress. Knows how to make you think you're the best thing. But I know what happens next.
stuff.
Slow down.
Can't get it up.
Want me to fucking and bust a nut, then you gotta stick a finger in my butt. You can try.
Play with your tits.
Go ahead.
Lick my balls a little bit.
If you want my dick inside of your muff, then you gotta stick a finger in my butt. Met a girl named Sally at the local pub. Not gonna lie, she was a big fat tub. Back to the place and they messed around. Couldn't get up, so we couldn't get down. Hold up,
I think my dick got stuck.
slow down.
Just can't get it up.
Want me to fucking and bust a nut, then you gotta stick a finger in my butt. You can try.
Play with your tits.
Go ahead.
And lick my balls a little bit.
If you want a dick inside of your mouth, then you gotta stick a finger in my butt. Me and Sally became good friends. Called me up next night and said, before I get back home, be a good boy, clean out your butthole. Hold up,
I think my dick got stuck.
slow down.
Cause I can't get it up.
Want me to fucking and bust a nut, then you gotta stick a finger in my butt. You can try.
Play with your tits.
Go ahead.
And lick my balls a little bit.
If you want my dick inside of your mouth, then you gotta stick a finger in my butt. Then you gotta stick a finger in my butt. Then you gotta stick a finger in my butt. My butt.
I bet you could have used a minute, just a little time alone. But you let me be your little shadow, following wherever you would go. Then I got a little older, and you gave me space to grow. I don't ever seem to tell you enough, but I want you to know, when God made you my father, He knew who I'd need. When He picked you from the others, He could already see that you would be my hero and everything I wanna be. When God made you my father, He was being good to me. I come to you with all my secrets, and you never ever judge. And when I'm falling in my weakness, you give me strength to stand back up. No amount of miles could separate us. No place where I don't feel your love. You say I'm the gift that heaven gave you, but Daddy, I'm the lucky one. 'Cause when God made you my father, He knew who I'd need. When He picked you from the others, He could already see that you would be my hero and everything I wanna be. When God made you my father, He was being good to me. You'll always be my father. No one could replace you. There will never be another that could ever fill your shoes. 'Cause Daddy, you're my hero and everything I wanna be. When God made you my father, He was being good to me. Yeah, He was being good to me.
feels like I'm showing you off. If I write you in a song, maybe I am, but I ain't gonna stop. Nobody else knows what I've got. Heaven only knows when you came my way. 'Cause there's so many more women in the world than there are good women in the world. So if you got one, hold her, and don't you ever let her go. You better love her just the way you found her, and don't you ever try to change her. Just look at her like she's a pearl. You find a good girl, you better give her the world. Better give her the world. I know I don't tell you often enough. I've never been good at the romance stuff, and you're too good for words, so it makes it tough. So this is my crazy way of showing you love. And heaven only knows why you stay. 'Cause there's so many more women in the world than there are good women in the world. So if you got one, hold her, and don't you ever let her go. You better love her just the way you found her, and don't you ever try to change her. Just look at her like she's a pearl. You find a good girl, you better give her the world. You better give her the world. Just when I thought that you couldn't get better, you're carrying the baby that we made together. 'Cause there's so many more women in the world than there are good women in the world. So if you got one, hold her, and don't you ever let her go. You better love her just the way you found her, and don't you ever try to change her. Just look at her like she's a pearl. You find a good girl, you better give her the world. You better give her the world. You find a good girl, you better give her the world.
Everybody's got a countryside, little bit